Tigers. Today is Wednesday, September the 23rd. Good morning, Mrs. Wong. Good morning, Mrs. Matthews.
Good morning, boys and girls. How are you?
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Tigers.
Students, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated.
Boys and girls, we've had some great weather. Ooh, it's starting to feel like fall. Yes, we're expecting a high of 89 degrees today. And now to you, Mrs. Wong.
Boys and girls, today is Wellness Wednesday. Have you thought about what brings you joy? Find something that brings you joy, that increases emotional well-being, and it could be like a picture, it could be a verbal description or an object. And guess what? It's the first day of fall, and my mom, she's actually a grandma to my kids, so we call her grandma. She loves to knit, and look at this. She knit these pumpkins for the first day of fall for my friends. Look at this. Isn't this so neat? I love this. You guys want to share your pumpkins? Do you guys have pumpkins?
I do want to share my pumpkins.
Okay, let's see that. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's what brings my mom joy. Just knitting things for people. Yeah.
She spread the joy today, so please make sure that you tell your mom, Aka Grandma, thank you.
Yes. These pumpkins make you want to hug them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah. Well, boys and girls, and Mrs. Matthews and Mrs. Wong, I wanted to share with you, and maybe you've already heard on the news, that we are honoring the life of former Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, who served as a pioneer in the field of law. We are recognizing her outstanding contributions and accomplishments in the judicial community and beyond. And she will serve as a legacy and an inspiration to all of us. And our president, President Trump, issued that the flag be flown at half staff. So you might notice, boys and girls, around the city, that flags are being flown at half staff to honor the legacy of Ruth Ginsburg. And now to you, Mrs. Matthews.
Well, we are still celebrating Hispanic Heritage Month. So I wanted to kind of share some famous Hispanic people that have brought great joy and great contribution to our world. First up, I wanted to talk about Oscar de la Hoya.
Whoa.
He was a professional, he's still around. He's a professional boxer, and he was a boxing promoter, and he also was in the MMA, the mixed martial arts, and he won 11 world titles and also ranked as the 13th best boxer of all time.
That's amazing.
He looked very young in this picture. I don't know how old he is now, but that's a young picture. All right, we also have Nancy Lopez, a famous golfer. You know, Mrs. Miller's big into golfing. She's a Nancy Lopez fan. And Nancy is a member of the LPGA in 1977 and won 48 LPGA Tour events and 3 major championships.
Wow.
That's a lot of awards.
She's one of my idols, for sure.
What does LPGA stand for, Mrs. Miller? Do you know?
Ladies Professional Golf Association.
Golf. That's it. You pass. Okay, and next up, one of my favorites of all time, Fernando Valenzuela. He played 17 seasons of baseball, but one of his most memorable is with the Los Angeles Dodgers.
That's right.
For some time. And he also, one of the things that was very cool about Fernando Valenzuela was he was actually a great hitter. And lots of times pitchers are not known for that, but he hit 10 home runs in his career. Wow. And the manager, Tommy Lasorda, would often put him in as a pinch hitter, which was unusual. So he's another person that we like to honor at this time. So there you go, Mrs. Miller. Those are my friends.
You know, a fun fact about that, Mrs. Matthews and Mrs. Wong, when I was a young chicken, I worked at Dodger Stadium. I worked in the concession stands, and I remember being up there in the concession stand selling hot dogs and sodas while Fernando Valenzuela was out on the pitching mound pitching. Yes, very memorable and fun times.
It's so cool. Wow.
And now for our words of wisdom. When was the last time you saw a rainbow? It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? And always a surprise, like receiving a gift you weren't expecting. But if you think about it, what has to happen before you see a rainbow? It has to rain, right?
Now listen to these words from American entertainer Dolly Parton. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you got to put up with the rain.
So if you have a beautiful dream or a goal in life, remember this. Don't be surprised if you have to put up with a few problems and thunderstorms along the way. Keep at it, and wait for the rainbow.
With something to think about, this is Principal Miller
and Mrs. Matthews.
Mrs. Wong.
Make it a great day.
Or not.
The choice is yours.
It's yours.
No, it's yours.